Don't eat my hair. Mm-mm. If you're gonna lay there, you cannot eat my hair. This is what he does when he gets sleepy. He wants to lay right on my head, but then he fights sleep by chewing on my hair. Of course, now that I get it on camera, he's gonna prove me wrong. Okay. Ah! Not my ear! That hurt. Just go to sleep. Look at you. Onyx. Go sleepy sleep. Please tell me I'm not the only one who has horrendous anxiety at doctor's appointments. It's worse now because I have a lot of medical trauma and PTSD from what happened to me in 2021 with, you know, everything, my health. But I just got through a horrible anxiety attack waiting here for the doctor, and like, I just hate that I'm this way now. I hate it, and it's so hard to accept this version of me. Like, please tell me I'm not the only one. I'm done with my doctor's appointment. It was negative for everything, COVID, flu, and strep, so I'm so relieved. I just want to say this real quick to anybody who needs like validation. If you've ever had a bad reaction to medications and you weren't believed by doctors, today was like so healing for me. So for the last 3 years, I have been living with horrible trauma and PTSD from a bad reaction I had to antibiotics in 2021. The trauma is so bad that literally I've not even been able to talk about it or share about it. Only my close family knows. And it was so bad to the point that we had to change the name to just calling it A, or the A's. We couldn't even say the word antibiotic. That's how bad the trauma was and how bad my triggers still are. I still live with PTSD from it. And back then when I had that horrible reaction to them, I went to the ER, and this male doctor told me that you can't have those reactions to antibiotics, and that it was just my mental health. And he printed out this thing for me to go see, like, call these different therapists, and he made me feel crazy. I felt not believed. I felt like it was all in my head. He made me feel crazy. Today, the female doctor I saw said he shouldn't have said that. He's wrong. And that, yes, I absolutely was allergic to those antibiotics. She immediately looked them up to make sure what they were, and she put them on my allergy list. And then she proceeded to talk me through explaining the different antibiotics and why I may have had a reaction to those, and that I was absolutely allergic to them. I started to cry. Like, I felt so relieved and so validated. It's taken 3 years to get that type of validation from a doctor. And I told her, I was like, every bad interaction I've ever had, I'm not saying all doctors, male doctors, are bad, okay? But I just told her every bad interaction I've ever had where I wasn't believed or I was gaslit by a doctor, they were male doctors. And I said, every time I've been believed, it's been a female doctor. Anyway, I just wanted to share that in case anybody has had the same type of experience where you were made to feel crazy when you were seeking out help, that you were having a horrible reaction to medication and you were made to feel like you were crazy and you weren't believed. Yeah, I just wanted to share that in case anybody needed, you know, that type of reassurance. I feel so relieved today. I was brought to tears, and I told her, I was like, you have made me feel so validated today. Also, I'll share what my bad reaction to those antibiotics were, because I used to think allergy meant like hives or, oh, you can't breathe, your throat's swelling. She said that allergy can be other things too. So what happened to me? So those antibiotics, I literally cannot talk about it without tearing up because it was so traumatic. For the first time in my life, I could not sleep for over 48 hours, and I had hallucinations, lack of sleep. Then when I did sleep, horrible nightmares. My mental health plummeted, like the worst it's ever plummeted. Horrible stomach pain, vomiting. Like, I felt like a shell of a person, and the effects of all that was so traumatic for me that I can't even describe it. Like, I feel like telling people about it, it will never explain the weight of what it actually was. It was such a dark time for me and so traumatizing that it has literally carried out into these last 3 years of my life. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, last night when I knew I was gonna have to go to the doctor and to see if I have strep throat, I was just crying and rocking back and forth. My boyfriend had to help me through how many panic attacks because I was so terrified I was gonna have to be on antibiotics again because of that experience. It's such a traumatic experience that I have not even been able to talk about it and share about it. I feel like the only reason I am now is because that doctor finally validated me that I was allergic, and she put them on my allergy list and said, we will never put you on these, and that, you know, if anyone ever tries, say, no, I'm allergic. So I just wanted to share that.
So Onyx got his first outfit. It's a Hawaiian shirt, but it's too big, so it's like a dress. But they didn't have any extra small clothing. So we just have a Hawaiian dress for now, which is fine. Boys can wear dresses. He looks so cute.
It's a Hawaiian shirt. They're supposed to be big.
Yeah, true. Just a big, saggy Hawaiian shirt. He also got this new octopus toy that I knew he would like because he loves to play tug of war. Urgh. You can hear him growl. Urgh. Urgh. You like your toy, buddy? He looks so cute with his toy and his Hawaiian shirt. Like, are you serious?
Bago lang ko naghuman og film sa akong bago na series para sa tanan ng mga social media nako, anang Culture Shock series. Excited ko kay lahi ni siya sa akong Culture Shock series sa una katong sa 2020 or 2021. Nagsulat kog taas kay nalay sa mga butang na experience nako og mga culture shock o mga butang lang na murag lahi diri sa States kay sa Pilipinas. So far, I have 35 things that I wrote down that were either culture shock for me or just different, like something that was like shocking for me when I moved here to America from the Philippines. So I'm really excited about this series. It's definitely gonna have a lot of parts. Now that I am done filming for the day and editing, I'm going to work on my art. I've been working on this piece. So I love to make like weird art that's like how I see things in my head, or like the little world I want to live in my head. And this is the vision I had in my head. Sorry if you can hear my dog whining in the background. I'm not done with any of this part. So like I need to finish her, the ladder, him. But I worked on this all yesterday and the day before. And I really like how it's coming out. I'm gonna probably hang this somewhere in the house. I don't know where yet. It brought me so much joy to work on my art yesterday. I worked on it all day long. I didn't scroll on my phone or anything. I just painted all day long, and it just felt so good. It made me so happy, and I was like, I need to do this more.